Welcome to Time Travel Reads. This is a review of They Knew They Were Pilgrims by John G. Turner. They Knew They Were Pilgrims is an academic, political, and religious history of the Plymouth colony. It is considered one of the standard works that anyone wishing to explore the topic should read. Given that standard, even though it is an academic book, it would still be nice if Turner would define terms and explain religious practices and controversies, just in case it falls into the hands of lay people who are unfamiliar with them. For example, I know from books on Puritans and separatists that they considered the Book of Common Prayer anti-Christian, but most haven't explained what the Book of Common Prayer was, how it was used, or why it was controversial. For a partial explanation, see The Puritans, A Transatlantic History by David D. Hall. The book covers quite a bit of the same ground as Mayflower by Nathaniel Philbrick. It also deals with the lesser-known misfits of Plymouth that illustrate various points about the meaning of liberty in the colony. One person even believed that religious liberty ought to mean that people could practice whatever religion they wanted without government interference, and that the land belonged to indigenous peoples, so English people should buy it. Presumably, this was considered a better alternative to simply taking the land. It still had problems, I understand. At the time, religious liberty was widely believed by multiple Christian denominations to mean religious uniformity within a country, not the ability of an individual to do whatever they wanted. Anyway, he was banished. Turner covers King Philip's War. I think for that portion, it's helpful to read both his account and Philbrick's version. There are so many unfamiliar people to take into account that getting it from more than once from different perspectives is good. They each give different pieces of context that the other misses. I'll mention this book in another video, but you should also read Our Beloved Kin by Lisa Brooks if you're looking to understand King Philip's War. The first two books are from the English perspective, and the latter book follows two indigenous people. Without the indigenous perspective, the whole war seems confusing. Now, Turner is focused on the English settlers' ideas of religious liberty, so he can't wander off too deeply into exploring indigenous perspectives. I understand why he didn't cover them, but that is why you read more than one book, yes? Turner goes all the way to the end of Plymouth Colony, and Philbrick doesn't. It's okay for a popular book to be less thorough, but it was nice to hear the end of the story. Eventually, the king asserts his authority over the colony and attaches it to the Massachusetts Bay Colony and forces it to allow Anglican ministers to preach in the area and to tolerate Quakers. In the dissolution of Plymouth as a separate colony, issues of taxation and representation arise, setting the stage for the future revolution. I gave this book 4 stars, which is my usual rating for academic books. 4 stars from me means the book was good and worthwhile. Thank you for watching. Bye.